Hang on, guys. We'll get started here in just a second. Hang on just a second, and we'll get started. Alright guys, how we doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy early Tuesday morning. It's 2:18 in the morning. I slept all evening. I can't sleep now. I didn't really have plans to stream tonight because I didn't feel like it. But I want to spend as much time with you guys as possible. So here we are. Not going to really do any big missions tonight because after I stream tonight, or today, and then stream tonight. Tonight will be the last night of Wuthering Waves, and then we're going to get started with some DBD because I think Wednesday starts Chaos Shuffle, I believe. So we're going to do some Chaos Shuffle with some friends this week and this weekend. So this will be probably the last night of Wuthering Waves until next week. So give me just a second here. But I hope you all had a good Monday. I hope you all are having a good week thus far. We're switching this over to Xbox. That's where I'll be playing going forward because Xbox has achievements. I like achievements. I like getting trophies and stuff like that. So. Now we wait. And I told you all the other day I was getting back controller drift. When I went home, guess what I found? I found my other Elite controller. So as soon as this gets downloaded, we will get started here. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's okay. I ain't got nothing but time. But like I said, tonight will be it for Wuthering Waves stream. After the day and the night, we will switch back over to Dead by Daylight this week on Wednesday. Give me just a second here. In the night, we're just going to be doing side quests, doing our dailies, and farming just a little bit. That's the game plan anyway. We're not going to do no big story quest because I don't want to get started on a story and you know, had to take a break and then jump back into it. So no big story arcs, but I will do a recap here in just a few minutes. Okay, give me just a second here. Before I restart this game, I'll give you all my recap. Okay, here is last night's recap before we continue. Now, like I said, no big story arcs tonight. We're just going to do some farming and just do some side quests. The journey through Septimont reached its most emotional chapter yet. Following the revelations surrounding the Lioness of Glory, Rover and Lupa ventured deeper into the sacred Vale of Glory, where the city's greatest heroes were laid to rest. What was meant to be a place of honor instead became a battlefield against the spread corruption of the Dark Tide. Ancient memories resurfaced as the pair uncovered the truth behind Septimont's legendary warriors, forcing Lupa to confront the weight of her own destiny and the exceptions placed upon her. As the corruption intensified, reality itself began to fracture. Echoes of the past blended with the present, revealing that the conflict threatened Septimont had been unfolding for far longer than anyone realized. Every battle pushed Rover and Lupa closer to the heart of the mystery, where the line between heroism and sacrifice became increasingly blurred. By the end of the journey, through the veil, the fate of Septimont rested on one final stand. Together, Rover and Lupa faced overwhelming odds, protecting the city's legacy while refusing to surrender to the darkness that sought to consume it. Though victory was achieved, the battle left behind more questions than answers. The lingering influence of the Dark Tide remained ancient. Secrets had finally begun to surface, and it became clear that an even greater threat was waiting beyond the horizon. With Septimont's future uncertain and new mysteries calling from across the sea, rovers set their sights on the next chapter of the adventure. Leaving Septimont behind, our journey took an unexpected turn across the open sea. What began as a search for answers quickly became a fight for survival after an encounter with Rinko ended in betrayal. Cast into the depths, Rover found themselves rescued by the last person they ever expected, Frolova. Although they had stood on opposite sides before, circumstances forced the two into an uneasy alliance. Both were trapped within the mysterious Lost Beyond, a surreal realm where memories, dreams, and reality blur together. As they searched for a way out, Rover witnessed a side of Frolova that had never been seen before. Behind her cold exterior, behind her cold exterior was someone burdened by the choice she had made, carrying wounds that ran far deeper than the battles she had fought. The journey through the Lost Beyond became more than a simple escape. Strange visions revealed fragments of forgotten history, while lingering echoes of the Thenardians' power twisted the world around them. Every step uncovered new truths about the forces manipulating Renacita from the shadows, making it increasingly difficult to tell friend from foe. As Federico's plans continued to unfold and the boundaries between illusion and reality began to collapse, Rover realized that the events in Septimont were only the beginning. Whatever awaited beyond the Lost Beyond would shape the future of Renacita itself, and the next chapter of the adventure is about to begin. But it's not going to begin until next week. So, all right. With that being said, we are going to jump into it. We are going to do some farming and maybe some side quests, some side missions, some companion stories. Now, this will probably just be a 2-3 hour stream. I don't see it being particularly long, but I did want to spend a couple of hours with you all, just in case I get released back to work next week, which I'm going to say is very, 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 very highly doubtful. But you never know. So all my achievements should start popping up here just in a minute.
I wonder if the unrest here has spread to Raguna. I'd better return and check it out.
Yeah, they're popping like crazy. Give me this second. I'm going to let these pop.
Huh. Huh.
This is crazy.
Huh. Huh.
Hang on, guys. These are still popping off.
Huh.
You guys can't see them, but they're on the bottom of my screen.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything.
Why isn't my controller working? This ain't good. There we go. Alright, let's go see if we can convene. No, not yet. Let's go see what we got as far as quest goes today. Let's go do Carlota's. Let's go do Carlota's companion story, because I like her.
The smell here is kind of weird.
This must be the entrance to the Lost Beyond.
Wait! It feels alive.
Alive?
I know that sounds odd, but I mean, whatever's on the other side is pulsing along to the beat of someone's life. It's kind of faint, but it's definitely a part of a person's frequency.
Frolova?
Hey, what was that thing you were holding? It smelled exactly the same as this place.
You mean her baton? It seems like the Beyond is now completely merged with her. If you can feel the pulse of life in the Beyond, it means she's still alive.
Okay, I just gave the place a good sniffing. Only some leftover energy. Nothing smells wrong.
If we go in there, will she know?
Maybe. It's kind of like we're walking right into someone's thoughts.
Since it's harmless, we'll leave it be for now. We'll fast travel to Raguna. And I like Carlota. We'll do her side quest. Hello, Riven. Can you hear me? It is I, the Ebony Gatekeeper. Why are you calling me? Well, to see you about matters concerning Summonor, naturally. I was wondering if you have noticed a gateway to the Summonor has started to appear in Renacita. You're breaking up. The dreamscape seems to be experiencing some kind of interference. Ah, there. It's working again. If possible, I'd like to speak with you in person. I'll be expecting you, Dreamwalker.
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy?
He's the uncle Carlotta told us about.
Oh, yeah. The big boss of the vault and all that jazz. Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one. I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast. Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me.
Just get some rest. I can manage.
Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through. Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
Locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now. Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour. Is it really just about gratitude?
Why the sudden invite from someone of your rank?
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person. But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it?
Don't worry, Carlotta is on it.
I'll wait for her findings, then. Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Physaelias, and the Fraxidas. Any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family. Especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
You are Carlotta. What's the difference?
Now that you mention it, let me be clear. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that. But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her. Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended. That's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep. The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
Support with a high prize, I suppose.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies. So if you can't stand by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montelli's affairs. Otherwise, believe me, You won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are. You're welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they? What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull him aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together. But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from. Nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett. Have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family's schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the traitors, no, when I decided to help with the Carnival, the game was already in play. Carlotta warned me about eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. Not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea. Wind, guide me. Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I have to wait.
Whoever was following me seems to have left. Is he one of them?
Might I trouble you for a light, young man?
Sorry, I don't have one.
Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's reign is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
Is he here by accident or design?
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
Just happened to see you studying the painting.
It's only the investor's nature in me. I find myself irresistibly drawn to items of unique value.
So, he's an art investor.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style, by any artist, can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
Small irregular shapes nest within larger circles, their edges melding together to form a delicate harmony. This balance, however, feels precarious, as if two opposing forces are on the verge of collision. The large circle completes itself by absorbing the small pieces.
You have keener eyes than I expected. Seeing essence beneath the surface. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance, perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Seek change? You mean this painting?
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pezzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
I was discussing it with an old gentleman. He left soon after the rain stopped.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained. So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Raguna, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution. I can only imagine your confusion.
You and your uncle both.
The Montelli's path is not always paved with roses, but with thorns as well. As the heir apparent, my uncle bears many burdens. Seeing me work with you on the Carnival under grandfather's orders might have unsettled him, leading to a hasty, misguided move.
How do you feel about this? This change your plans?
In truth, I haven't thought about it, and my opinions hold little weight. The current plan has proven effective. I believe it's wise to trust Grandfather's judgment, as I always do. Besides, I now have more important duties to fulfill. The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claimed to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
So Bennett betrayed the family as well.
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, twice and a half.
That's rather cryptic.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Raguna. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
I suppose this is when I volunteered to help.
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
But I'm not truly a member of the family.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
What's Cat's Eye, though?
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
We must prevent this threat and bring peace to Raguna.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis, but among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that?
You're always one step ahead. How about we slow down and savor the present?
Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it? I just might entertain that thought. But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Let's try our luck at his residence.
Wind, guide me.
It seems someone has acted faster. Those two, they're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn.
Code names?
Yes, we address each other by code names. Handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items. But my presence might raise a few eyebrows.
I'll go have a little chat with them and see what they know.
Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest,
I'll improvise as needed. Acorn, Sage.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Acorn, Sage.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you?
I'm Cat's new to the family.
Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at margaritas. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Strike up a conversation about margaritas.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza? Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
Did you recover the stolen goods?
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now, and we are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
Isn't your boss worried?
Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
Should do it.
so they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Maybe he's hiding something.
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
That explains why you were there.
But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical junior vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Ragusa. Mere profit would never make him betray us.
The family protects its members.
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle. Shh! Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove? After him, quick! Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
No running, no chasing.
He had no choice but to run. To escape his past and sever any ties with the Montellis. Right, old Duncan?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
You say one thing, but you do another.
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Ragusa's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
But you can decide when to leave the table.
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
Bennett's death may not be as simple as it looks.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Who is this Scarlet Velvet?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna. This is the place.
The best place for information is a pub?
In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes.
So it's not just a drink, it's a conversation.
Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here, so all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in.
Care to join me for a drink?
Don't get me wrong. I've only been here long enough to recognize that drink, but I'm not making any guarantees beyond that. That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me.
Ask about Bennett.
If you're talking about Bennett Montelli, he's right at the heart of the family's latest drama. Word is, he has broken the family's oath. But one of his greatest moments was recovering a lost shipment with the family's young lady. Isn't life full of ironies?
For an instant, you feel a gaze from where you got your drink, but it vanishes as soon as you turn to look.
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
Feeling a bit tired of drinks, Raguna's bars also offer a selection of delightful snacks to refresh your latte. Unlike those drinks full of codes, these snacks are simple and complementary with drinks. Saint Domingo chocolate, smooth and rich, this chocolate teases your taste buds with a bittersweet harmony of orange jam and wine, leaving a lingering aftertaste. Earl Grey cake, the black tea infused base combined with a refreshing scent of citrus delivers a mellow flavor that lingers without a hint of bitterness. Wine-soaked cherry Sabayan, bright crimson cherries bathed in a creamy blend of eggs and sweet wine, lightly caramelized for a smoky finish. The dance of warm and cold, sweet and fresh, tipsy and revitalizing, an unforgettable harmony of flavors. Ask for other drink options. Any recommendations? Isn't the drink you ordered enough for now? I'm a fan of good alcohol. Bring me more. Well, whether you're indulgent in your desires or giving in to them, I'm here for both. Got a menu on the table for newcomers. Maybe you'll find something that catches your eye. Or you prefer to find someone who shares your taste, or a scarlet velvet ribbon. What do you think?
The wild desires, they swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening is your tender love. I'd forsake it all, just to be forever lost in your embrace.
Hello.
But this amber drink, a deadly poison? Or a healing tonic?
Excuse me.
No, leave me be. Don't bother me. The void, the endless void has consumed me. I want no part in anything. Who are you and who am I? Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
Seems like the alcohol has brought out his inner barb. For a moment, you sense a pair of eyes on you from where you picked up your drink, but as you turn to look, the feeling quickly fades away.
Let's go. Clearly, he's not the one we're looking for.
Aha! Hand him the scarlet velvet ribbon.
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
No. We are here for you.
As expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this Scarlet Velvet Ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
There's no need to fight when we can talk.
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a Vault Keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead?
So there was a connection after all.
That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
This game is so pretty, I tell you. I love it.
Wind, guide me. Leave it to me. Break. Hopefully this helps.
Hold still. Shake it up.
Found a soft spot. You seeing things? I almost feel bad. Found a soft spot. You're under new management. Neural overload.
Swift and resolute. I sense your moment of resonance. Bad timing. No hesitation.
Drive safe! Don't blink! You'll miss the best part!
Swift and resolute. Leave it to me. The hour is upon us. Strike in the shadow. Hopefully this helps. Sounds come forth. The end has come. I sense your
Drive
weakness.
safe! signature. Shake it up. Shake it up. I'm just getting started. Mind if I fail here? Gotta go fast.
I thought there was a chest over here.
Huh? I heard something.
I guess he is. Oh, there's one right there.
Tie a bow and call that my signature.
My turn. You're under new management. Deleting your ass. You're souring my mood.
The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps.
This makes no sense.
Shake it up.
I sense your weakness. One more, no hesitation. The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
Pick up the pace.
Hopefully this helps.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Renacita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
People are quarreling there.
The Order and the commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk. Still recognize me?
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel, especially not for the sake of mere commoners. Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
All I see is you taking what's rightfully theirs.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you.
Illicit production? Traders? Is he talking about the Montellis?
How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy. When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly.
What if the Order is trying to turn us against each other?
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
Montelli's have been dealing with its own troubles lately.
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied.
You sure don't beat around the bush.
A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
Some say he got what he deserved from stealing from the vault. And there are rumors that you helped him fence the stolen items. Of course, we think there's more to the story.
Good judgment there. The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
So Bennett left something behind on purpose.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
To test our hypothesis and see if there's anything of importance hidden.
Watch out.
I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us.
I don't really have one.
No hesitation.
I just experiment.
Hopefully this helps.
Pick it up! Special delivery goes boom!
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Neural overload. Not bad. This makes no sense.
Sounds come. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. Disperse.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
You come across a tattered book. As you flip through it, nothing seems out of place. Maybe this is what Bennett left. You decide to take the book and inspect it later. For Carlotta. You spot a small, delicate rotor device, but you have no idea how to open it. You decided to take the device and inspect it later. For Carlotta. You notice a slightly faded oil painting. The woman in it wears a serene and enigmatic smile. As you look closer, you see the pencil marks of the letters ML and CL in the woman's eyes.
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is... these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent to me in the photo?
There seems to be a connection here.
Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright.
This line refers to the letters ML and CL in the eyes.
Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters.
40 winters. Try page 40. You flip the book to page 40, and there written in large numbers are 1, 9, and 0.
The last one is a rotor device. The planet...
revolves right twice and a half. You are in Carlotta. Rotate the device 2.5 times to the right. With a click, a slip of paper pops out showing numbers 4, 6, and 8.
MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code. Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner? 4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it.
Amazing. Where did you find it?
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder. But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
Why are you stuttering?
Oh, no, it's nothing really. I'm just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share.
Or see what items the code represents.
We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle, but if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd? Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
There's only one way to find out.
I'll be with you no matter what. So, let's see where this leads.
Oop. The chest around here somewhere. Oh. No. It's down up.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Keep it together.
System sync. This makes no sense.
Shake it up! You haven't seen anything yet.
My turn. Not bad. Firewall's paper thin. No challenge. Found a soft spot. Miscalculated.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps.
You seeing things? Almost feel bad. Time to crack some ice. Neural overload. Damn it.
One more time. Bad timing.
See if we can get Changli now. Let me turn in these trophies. Negative, Batman. We tried. So good, though.
Leave it to me. Remnants of the past. Seems like a new discovery. An unexpected discovery. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
My turn. You seeing things? Almost feel bad.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps.
Shake, don't blink! You'll miss the best part!
I sense your weakness. Last chance.
Firewall's paper thin. No challenge. Found a soft spot. This makes no sense.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. Seems like a new discovery.
The chest over here.
Cherish every gain. Seems like a new discovery. Leave it to me.
There we go. We're not really exploring the nut. We're just doing this side quest. And then after this side quest, we're probably going to end the stream. We still got plenty of puzzles and stuff to come back to do. I want that Sonaro casket. Well, that didn't work.
Wind, guide me. Leave it to me.
Ooh, there's another casket right there.
Wind, guide me.
I definitely need to heal up, though. There's another casket.
people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC.
It's from Duncan.
The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But, if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Carlotta's agent takes out the damaged terminal and projects the restored data before she leaves. And you and Carlotta review the projected data. As you and Carlotta review the projected data, you notice a pattern of movements between Margarita's, Bennett's home, and the vault, with only 2 deviations: Liberty Square and a dock. Liberty Square. I was there not long ago.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments.
Should we head over after this?
Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field. There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance. Please, follow me. Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now. This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
So that clears up all the questions.
In Renacita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves and their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle? No. We must find the core module.
Carlotta, where are you?
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family. Now, we've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello. I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
It's okay to be a little less perfect with friends.
Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all. We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now... Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited, used for storage. Could it be there? We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues.
We may restore more data in this terminal.
Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
What's your next move if we find the module?
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise. Can you keep up? They call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. For a secret
Trace the energy fluctuation to the pile of goods and start looking for its source. On the left, a delicate aroma of wine fills the air as you spot bottles of golden osmanthus wine. To the right, carefully folded custom-made clothes catch your eye with their luxurious fabrics. But none of them are the data module you seek, nor do they seem connected to the mysterious energy fluctuation. You track the energy fluctuation, sifting through the gaps between stashed goods and looking for its source. A storage box catches your eye inside a stunning handicraft adorned with jewels sits in stillness. It's exquisite, but not what you wish to seek.
Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No, I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here? Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh. Will I find the data module on the other side? Or was all this just a trap?
Uh-oh.
Hello again.
Hello again. Carlotta's grandfather.
You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
Was our previous meeting really a coincidence?
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree? That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
You knew I was coming. And you knew why I'm here.
Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her, but I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust. As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
You mean data was erased from it?
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
These records.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Thessalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant. And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing. Save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something. My terminal. No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
That terminal, it was part of Capello's schemes. Carlotta, tisk, I can't reach her now.
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
What is that?
The family will shield you.
These flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made sonoro inside. These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in this sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area. Improvise. Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis. Can you keep up? Still recognize me? Surrender. Now there's nothing else in my way. All these obstacles suggest the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need may lie within its walls. This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandeliers specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation?
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
In the corner of the mansion, Carlotta's gaze is drawn to two members engaged in conversation.
Orphan girl from the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. The mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this sonoro.
Carlotta pauses, trying to make sense of the situation, but one of the members suddenly notices her and begins asking questions, much to her surprise.
You look a little familiar.
Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry. Please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Pedrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
Fancy a wager? I bet.
Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
Not sprinkled is a big deal. It's my first time handling something this important. The higher-ups even had me and Barlow set the password for the lightning controls. But how do I make sure everything goes according to plan? Aha! I've got it. Keep the enemies close, just like with secrets. For the first 2 digits, I'll go with the number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. As for the last 2 digits, that's on Barlow. He took forever setting up the balloons in the hall yesterday. Maybe he was hiding the password in the balloons. Still feels a bit off. Better go check on everything again.
Can you keep up? Still recognize me? Anything catch your eye?
You know, as you get older, your memory starts to slip. But here's the good news. I'm only in charge of the last 2 digits for the lock control password. Well, I'll just go with August the 9th. It's an important day for me. It's my wedding anniversary with my dear Mathalide. And also the day Padrino baptized our Charlotte. August 9th it is. Then perfect for the last digits of the password. 6289.
Gently does it. All right, time to check the lobby.
Come over, my child.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you.
I'm looking at what happened 11 years ago.
Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
It's like I am reliving the past.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
It was you. Recognition. Praise. Glory. Isn't that what you want? Stay here, and you'll have all of that. The exit. Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already? Now the question is... how do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you? True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies. From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way. And keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct? A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home, fearing abandonment, and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house, but your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for? I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true? Oh, planning to shoot me again? Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness, and it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work. Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist? Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth. Improvise. Still recognize me? The world is mine. A new era awaits. Nice work, but this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint? Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help! Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours! In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day. Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly. Huh. Still recognize me?
3 key areas have been hit one after another. South 2nd Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Physalias are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capolo, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Physalias were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South 2nd Block, and the dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Physalias keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear. Quickly and swiftly. Is that it? Brilliance lights the way! Still recognize me? You've crossed the wrong person. The world is mine! A new era awaits. Can you keep up? Still recognize me? I'm still standing. Surrender. Running won't save you. Victory favors me. Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me? An art masterpiece complete. Take this! Still recognize red. A fading red. Can you keep up? Improvise. Still recognize me? Found your weak spot. Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat. And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers. Couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End. It's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests. And Capello? Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions. Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence. You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already. Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to make you stay. Can you keep up?
You ever get lost, always go right.
Left! You should have gone left! Wait. Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take the...
Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get...
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name? Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead.
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought. Why do you always end up on the losing?
No, not this way, Piccolino. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things right.
Why are you?
I was worried you might be in danger. Also, I'm here to deliver this. The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord. Looks like you've made up your mind.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his sight. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone. I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
So, why can't you just give in to me and stay here? The world is mine. Running won't save.
Swift and resolute. The end has come. I sense your weakness, one with the sounds.
Still recognize me? Take this!
Disperse, one with the sounds.
Victory favors me. Still recognize me? How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings. You and I. What makes us so different? Brother, care for a story? A story about why a certain girl was adopted. Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the truth? Mummy always says that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
Who would have thought? She's a Montelli after all. The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon. Defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
I like her backstory.
I see. So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future even for me. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom in turn will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimond, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis. Like I said, we seize control. An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us. Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
We're taking the initiative. I like it. So let's go to 2 days from now.
Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice?
Everything's going. Everything's going according to plan.
Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
Oh, the upstairs parlor is off limits, reserved for a private event.
Boss wanted a batch of gifts for our business partner.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later?
Half an hour is enough for me.
What was that?
Oh, I mean, I thought it was good to come here half an hour early.
You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Where's the promised handler? He should be here by now.
Hey, Tulip. Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
Ah, a tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at Margarita's.
Don't tell me you've already forgotten about me.
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
Enter the trading hall.
Have you made it inside? This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position. How did it go? Any issues?
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on.
Place Carlotta's gems around the square.
Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done. The front of the hall. Done. Blind spot. Done. Back window. Done. The setup's complete, and the time we planned's drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Wait until the time of the deal.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
We should talk, Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Your guests won't be showing up today.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday. Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us. The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind. I can't promise there won't be more losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Bow out gracefully? Do you think I still care about saving face at this point? My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
You betrayed your family's ideas.
And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, so what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal? You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module. Everyone, capture them!
Time to leave.
Copy.
Fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
Train the data module to a
Scarlet
safe
Velvet's
place.
people have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause. The Order will realize this soon enough. Rain's back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days. But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I've found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover. My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance.
She personally invited and vouched for me after all.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
What he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh? I've been curious. You entered that scenario and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
That's the story between the two of us.
The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt. There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. But before that...
Are you leaving?
Yes. What, miss me already?
Yes, I'll miss you. Who knows when I'll see you again.
No need to feel sad about parting. For each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it. Thank you, Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this. As I said, every member gets a token that matches their codename. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you. I know someone like you won't stay just for me, and joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet. But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Alright, let's claim this trophy. And see if we can pull one last time. I'm gonna pull for Chang Li, if we can. Still no luck, but that's okay. To end it there, though. Maybe if I can figure out how to... I don't know how to end it on Xbox. No, I can just do this. There we go. That works. Alright, guys. Sorry for the shorter stream. Like I said, sorry for the shorter stream. I do apologize. That wasn't my intentions, but I'm hurting. I ain't gonna lie. I have a very, very high pain tolerance, but when I say I'm hurting, I am hurting. We will go to get the MRI on Friday. And then next Tuesday, we'll see if surgery is on the table. But the sports doctor that I talked to did say that surgery was definitely on the table, because I don't want something temporarily. I don't want to have to wear a brace and have to depend on a brace while I'm at work or something. I'd rather just have surgery and be done with it, and just have a few months off work to recover, because either way you look at it, I'm not going to be released back to work anytime soon at all. If I don't have surgery, I'm still going to be out for 4 to 6 more weeks. If I have surgery, I'm going to be out for probably about 6 months, give or take. So, big road to recovery there. We'll see what happens. So, I would rather be working. Trust me. I don't usually get bored because I love gaming and stuff, but I've been hurting so bad. Like earlier yesterday, I went and fixed my mom's computer for her. I took my boot off when I was driving, but I put it back on as soon as I got parked. And my leg throbbed and was hurting for the remainder of the day. And it still is throbbing and sore. And everybody's like, well, you might have a blood clot. No, I don't have a blood clot. It's just that tendon that's on the left side of my ankle, my posterior. I don't know how you call it. I ain't a doctor. But I guess it's leaning on a nerve or it's tore. And it's running all the way up the back of my leg. And it just feels like a really, really bad Charlie horse. So here's my stream schedule for the remainder of the week. I want to go ahead and try to get some more sleep now. That way I don't sleep all day. I will try to be live at 6 o'clock tonight for Wuthering Waves, and then that will be it for the Wuthering Waves stream this week. I'll be on Dead by Daylight Tuesday. I'm sorry, I'll be on Dead by Daylight tomorrow and Thursday. I have planned to go. I have planned to go live at 6 o'clock on Wednesday and Thursday, as well as 6 o'clock tonight. Friday is SmackDown. Saturday and Sunday is SummerSlam. So I will not be live until after wrestling goes off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if for some reason though that I don't stream, just understand that I'm not canceling my stream just to be canceling my stream. I'm canceling my stream just because I'm not physically able to do it. I can keep my foot elevated on pillows under my desk, but that's just really no better than just keeping it flat on the floor. So I don't know what the future holds with my foot. I just know it's not going to be a minor procedure. So with that being said, remember you guys are loved. Y'all matter. Every single one of y'all have a purpose. Y'all are beautiful and handsome. Never forget that. Love yourself. Pray for yourself. Love each other. Pray for each other. God bless you all. Have a good Tuesday. And I'll see you back here hopefully tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night, everybody.